Alright, hello, sorry for the wait. Uh, Restream is still fucking up. I'm getting very angry about it. Honestly, I would have stopped using it after that shitty update from months ago, if not for the fact that I'd otherwise have to pay to stream to multiple sites. It's quite irritating. I'll I'll figure out how to get that eventually. Maybe I should start looking up videos. A lot of people are complaining about it. Surely someone must have figured out how to get to actually function. What will no longer function, however, is the fact that they used to have something, and I had mentioned this breaking a while back, I need to figure out how to fix it. Basically, you could put the Restream chat inside OBS or Streamlabs OBS in order to see both the YouTube and the Twitch chat within one chat. They appear to have done away with this entirely now. Now your options are either to have it as effectively a pop-out chat or to download it. Hey, a Restream? That doesn't fucking do any good if I can't moderate them. I can moderate them from Streamlabs or OBS. I can moderate them from YouTube or from Twitch. Although those don't let me watch the stream proper. I cannot moderate them from your random download piece of crap. Stop stripping shit away and making things obscure. And when I schedule a stream and edit things and prep for things, and I have repeatedly deleted something, stop bringing it back and randomly setting the stream to fucking Roblox and old shit. I mean, frankly, I'm even more confounded because of the fact that I didn't actually set it to Roblox this time, but did still set it to, like, the last stream title for some reason. Even though I changed it beforehand, both in Restream and on Twitch proper. This also has a knock-on effect of buggering up YouTube a little bit because, for whatever reason, it also turns off the YouTube until I go and turn it on manually within Restream, even though I have it set to be on by default. Fortunately, the only thing I usually miss out there in these past few attempts is the pre-stream, and that's no great loss, but still quite flummoxing. Anyways. Speaking of flummoxing, hopefully XCOM 2 will work. Apparently they have a new mod manager and a old mod manager. For some reason I had to reactivate all my mods within the new mod manager. So fingers... I just kind of decided off the cuff yesterday they need to get back to XCOM. Obviously I needed to begin with. Apologies for delays. Just a lot of stuff has been happening in and out of stream, and all these compounding tech issues have been increasingly irritating. Discord did add some time ago. I'm not sure if it's because I'm a Nitro user now, or if they just properly added in like they fucking should have. But when you capture the screen now and whatnot, you can actually capture system audio, rather than having it on a application by application basis. Which means things should go easier whenever I get to streaming from my PlayStation 3 and the Switch and anything else I plug into the computer. Audio being the crux of the issue. Excuse me. When it came to like Metal Gear Solid 3, is part of the reason why that got put on indefinite hiatus. Since I needed to make sure that A, I could hear the audio, B, y'all could hear the audio, and C, Lily and Gray could hear the audio. Hopefully this will fix that issue, at least for Lily and Gray. I don't think I really had much of an issue getting audio to y'all, just that most of the solutions ended up with some kind of weird doubled audio or no audio. I also have some Frito pie. That's not related to anything, I'm just really hungry. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if I'm able to get this started. If I'm not, I've got other things I can play until I can get fixed. Go ahead and kill the music. The lights. And let's hopefully get started. Oh, so the new mod manager has annoying sounds. So it looks like it might be trying to launch the base game instead of War of the Chosen. So I might have to relaunch this. This resolution seems wrong. Oh yeah, that ain't right. Okay, one tick. Why is that so loud? The volume's normal. That's normal. These things on. Oh, those aren't volume. What are these? Are these meant to be the? Oh, I honestly don't know. Part of me assumes these are meant to be volumes, as opposed to likelihoods. Not gonna mess with that in a moment. Why did I leave us in the middle of a skirmish? I never do that. Why did I leave us in the middle of a skirmish? Obviously, I have not gone back through my own VODs. So, I may have Gray double check what happened. Ah. Perhaps that is why I left it in the middle of a skirmish. So I don't have to deal with whatever bullshittery is happening currently. That why did you have saves for this? Okay, ignore this. This isn't actually part of the game. That's just part of that's part of a testing thing they had outside the game because you can set up scenarios. I love this ominous drone that drills in my ears whenever it's stuck loading. At least the drowning stopped. Okay. Covert action sabotage. Got a day left. Complete alien encryption research. Make contact in New Mexico. Need more power sooner than later, but I'm clearing some more debris. That's not great. Black Market's closed for 6 weeks. Wasn't really using it anyways. Okay, where are we currently? Okay, we're over here. Where is Templar HQ? It's just randomly over there. Where's that facility we needed to investigate? Like, we had a facility we needed to go to for one of the DLC things. Oh. Okay. We're probably gonna have to mess with that in a day anyways. Yeah, no, that's not an actual mission.
Avenger plotting new course.
I was about to say, why is there a blue light? The Avatar project's about to go up. This is red. Does that mean I gained supplies or lost supplies? Alright, some cohesion in Greece. Nice. Okay, I'm still putting that off until I can have something to combat her. Go ahead and toss in one of our grenadiers.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Well, faster healing, always great.
Commander, the infirmary can be used to improve the recovery process of our wounded soldiers. And over time, they'll also recuperate from any negative conditions they've picked up in combat. We can also speed up the process through therapy if needed.
Go, Yaka Yoshida, welcome to the infirmary. And let's go ahead and plug in Silver to remove her negative trait.
Hello.
There's my move. There's my good girl.
M-
Behold her in her cute moodness.
You truly didn't.
I demand it.
Is that for you to defend?
Well, it's my stream and you're mine, so.
Oh.
It's just got infirmary set up, which doubles the healing rate if we plug someone into it. We can also start removing negative traits, such as from poor Silver.
Obviously, you haven't played in some time, and I don't recall. Did I ever actually show up in this game?
I don't believe you showed up yet, no.
I didn't think so.
You probably will at some point. Just need to recruit you. You're in the pool.
We are victorious, and the cause is
I
in
am simply too eep to go on missions currently.
Lovely. Better aim and better intelligence. Heavy equipment and a better dodge. Worried about that ambush chance, though. Negate the risk of that, though. If the soldier gets wounded, oh well, they'll heal faster. Who do we want to have a higher dodge chance? Yeah, let's give to one of the Rangers. Considering they're effectively our new assault.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Advent has legions of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace. As far as I can tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
This research finished for Advent make a breakdown, codename Cardinal. From our initial breakdown, I have to assume the Advent mecha design was at least in part based on the alien Sectopod, a similar autonomous war machine lacking in biological components. As far as I can tell, the Advent variant was supposed to be less intimidating, more suited for urban pacification or peacekeeping operations conducted in proximity to the civilian crowds. That facade only works because the carefully disguised weapon system integrated throughout the machine. I don't think people would react so calmly if they knew about the micro-missile launching system linked to Advent's network, running facial recognition on the crowds at microsecond intervals. Shit. fair. Blue screen protocol for Proving project, interesting. And we can upgrade the gremlins. Increases hacking stat. Some nebulous munitions to disable mechanized units. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug this in just because it'll only take 2 days. They'll probably get psionics.
Zombies we have encountered previously in our engagements with the aliens. All current indications are that these lost are the product of something else entirely. Prolonged exposure to the chemical agents first released in the earliest stages of the invasion seem to have turned these once innocent civilians into yet another form of the undead.
I feel like if you're interacting with any kind of undead, you should probably maybe lop the head off, put in some restraints, not just have the one guy working on it.
Yeah, I mean, that seems logical.
Glanced at the scar on my neck. If I wasn't forced to remove the chip.
Yeah, you're angsty.
Commander, patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Alien activity, Avatar progress 3, alien facilities constructed 1, dark events completed 2. Resistance activity, retaliation stopped 1, guerrilla ops completed 1, resistance rumors investigated 2, Avatar progress reduced 1, technologies researched 6, covert actions completed 4, proving ground projects completed 2, and we got some money, which I have to pick up at some point.
All of my efforts have been rewarded.
Oh yeah, these fuckos also level up, right? Can summon savage allies. Great, you can probably summon mutants or something. That's gonna be great. Create the wild hunt, that's what I need. Decreasing the supplies of the next supply drop by 50%, Jesus. Gain additional 2 power in the adventure, gee, thanks. All knowledge gained by choice and reduced by 30%. That's actually quite tempting, if not for the fact that... Can I move you over here? Yeah, I can move you over. And the fact that I don't have to worry about any ambushes for covered ops is also quite useful. Much as I'd love to reduce their knowledge gain.
It's as good as done.
Sergeant Olga Morozova, a ranger. Up there.
Avenger plotting new course.
Especially due to how much more of a time limit you have in this game, I absolutely despise the fact that you have to go and pick up your fucking monthly income. And waste multiple days picking it
This
up.
will prove to be an important step forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Seems annoying.
Autopsy, codename Limbo. It has started scrolling against my will, thanks. Why do you do this? I cannot scroll up, I cannot scroll down.
It has apparently decided it just doesn't want to function at all.
There's also so much of it. So clearly this isn't it. I'm just gonna let people read this on their own because I'm not gonna wait for it to loop back and then read through all this. Just gonna take a bite of my Frito pie.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Setting course for Mexico.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. There were some casualties during that last covert action, Commander. But our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
I don't think you understand the term casualty. A casualty would imply that someone died. No one died. Looks like the automod is working as intended. Hard to do tag, right? Messing around with things.
Oh, that's good.
If you could report and ban them for me, please.
Things are going so well. Sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
Have a deny thing. Horrid for being a bot.
If you would order us, Commander, we will undertake a new means of disrupting the Elders and their false vision.
There we go.
Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna force load an ace to form a bond.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, we've located one of their facilities.
I assume this is just a new facility they've constructed, as opposed to making contact with New Mexico has somehow allowed you to discover a facility in Europe.
coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
Good job, Lily. You sunk their battleship.
Who?
They chose that name.
I mean, did they? If it's a bot,
Objective F.
is it not more likely it's just some random combination of two words?
It's a very amusing coincidence.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
New regional contacts located.
Really annoying in that I have to basically make contact twice in order to actually get to this facility.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's go ahead and take a gander at new rookies.
Commander,
a new
with the number of contacts
reload
we've
starts.
established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
Either Operation Morbid Prophecy, destroy alien relay, moderate difficulty, a lot of supplies, counters midnight raids, which increases the cost of recruits by 100%, which I don't particularly care for, since I'm not really manually buying any recruits. Although it would basically just be Advent troopers. Or Operation Doom Shriek, recover items from Advent facility. No Sid Rep, again engineer, which would be very useful. Encounters rural checkpoints, which decreases the supplies given. Worried about difficulty, but Olga looks ready to stab a bitch.
Advent's got their propaganda machine working overtime. We're still seeing a steady flow of migrants heading into the cities.
I'm not sure they have to do all that much convincing at this point.
And I'm not sure I'd trade my freedom for a few hot meals and the cure for the common cold.
Well, maybe not. But what about the terminally ill, the elderly, or the disabled? The aliens can offer them something we can't. Something most people would trade anything for.
You're wrong about that, Doctor. We can offer them freedom, even if it means they have to endure the pains of being human.
I just hope they see it that way.
Fortunately, it looks like Sean is the only one who's not available. Looks like Silver is A-OK and no longer traumatized. That gives me a flat-out recruitment pool to look at. Ronan, what are you wearing? Ah, there's Sean. Maybe.
It's certainly a look.
I have very few customization options afforded to me, you know this. Fortunately, you are not yet part of the pool. Go ahead and grab Sean's there. Why are you two unavailable? Let's see if we can... That's because they're uncovered. Okay.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
You mean New Mexico? Hey, Gray. There's the bum.
Hello, bud.
Actually, how do Gremlins 2 work? I didn't see anything about that. Do I need to... Do I need a proving ground them?
Hello, Commander.
Hey, I actually have the battle scanner. I guess I could start working on her sooner than later then. Hopefully the button got a bit of rest.
I've had a chance to take a closer look at some of the Advent weapons recovered from the field. The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter, making them more suited to the human form. I'm guessing it's the same material we've seen them using all over the colonies, but they'd have to be producing it from something here on Earth. They seem to have an endless supply of this stuff.
Fair enough, Gray. Fair enough. Okay, good. When it says it's great, that means it actually does just replace it for everyone. Good. Good. Theoretically, it's the same for him too, then. Yeah, Gremlin Mark II. Especially since this is a difficult mission, I've got at least one more place I can pick up supplies.
What can I do for you, Commander?
At least it seems that with the weapons, I can actually just flat out upgrades for everyone. With the exception of the 10% crit chance, we all know that 10% in XCOM basically means jack and shit. Magnetic Rifle is an overall upgrade. So let's just switch all over to that. Yeah, hey Lynn, hopefully you're doing well. Been a while since we've seen you around. Don't worry, there will be death. Hopefully not ours.
Like that Theo is as bafflingly camouflaged as I would expect it to be.
Well, considering the whole psychic aspect, I mean, pink and purple running through his veins. So, do I want to pop combat skins in everyone? I did put you along the right path. So you've got 8 health. Oh yeah, I was intentionally making you a healer. Okay, then yeah, let's go ahead and give you the health boost. More health for the healer. I have mixed feelings about the fact that the various gun upgrades are limited, but considering the fact that the gun upgrades are across the board for the actual guns, as opposed to one at a time, I feel it balances out a little bit. The dumb part is the fact that you can't take them off and put them on another gun. Like, I'm sorry, does the sight cold weld itself to this specific gun?
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
We've traced the location of an Advent data vault through their network to a facility situated in this region. As far as we can tell, it's storing data critical to the aliens' latest operation. We're moving in to seize control of the assets, but security forces in the area won't make it easy on us. Eliminate all targets and capture whatever you can.
Operation Doom Shriek, Slums District, Roach Flats, Tijuana. Wonder if they'll be playing La Cucaracha. Those swords ain't attached to none.
Don't worry about it.
Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Guide my hand.
It's not in sight yet. Oh, there is one of the scanner towers over there.
You have my trust. Solid copy.
Why is there a codex up in here? Those guys aren't meant to be just out and about. Hopefully I'm able to go down there, considering it looks like there's things to climb up. We're kind of safer, but considering the enemy is going to close in on us if we lag too much.
Location confirmed.
Let's just hope there's no one down there.
Hostile targets in sight.
Bit of a view from the bridge. There's a second guy up there, but that's not an issue. What is an issue is the fact that you're trying to go through there instead of slightly around that.
Designated coordinates. I'll go quickly.
If you idiots, stop trying to run through it.
On it.
Why did you not have a second movement? Well, they didn't move, so this is fine. More concerned about that. Theoretically, could have hacked that and walked through it.
Stepping off.
Let's get in position to take care of that next turn.
Running. We've been spotted.
What are you even there's the purpose of cover if you're just gonna spot him in cover. I swear. I can't actually hack either of the cannons at the moment. Fortunately, I can gain the sectoid.
Okay, so I got one.
Suffer my rage!
Thanks for not actually killing it, but this is still fine.
Cover my flank!
I am flanked! They're shifting their attack! That didn't feel good.
Okay. I have to actually reload this one, as this is a combination of everything getting triggered at once and haha, you weren't in line of sight, but we still saw you.
I can give it a try. I'm ready. Happy now?
A focused strike of power!
Core, lovely.
Target neutralized.
Okay, this is bad.
Now we can do this! They're gone!
Okay, I was wondering why that was a bomb when it just seemed to stun people in it. The more you know. Guess that he's in line of sight, despite the fact that she is meant to be stealthy, and he's facing that way. This is fine.
Go, go, go!
Random movies. Okay.
Already there.
Good to go.
The power guides me.
Moving on target location. Got some hostiles grouped over here.
That's why I need more pods. Spotted enemy facing the other direction. Like, truly, stealth in this game is sometimes a wonder to me.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation possession of the target package. Move to acquire.
Moving to Overwatch. For the Templars! They're eager to strike.
Oof, parry looks on the Xbox. There is a wall right there. Fuck you.
I'm taking fire! Evac! We need emergency evac! Now! Damn it, now!
Or at least he runs into slightly better cover.
A righteous strike!
See how you like being stabbed through the wall. Hey. Okay.
X-ray neutralized.
That was an animation that happened, I suppose.
Stepping off. They would try to shake my confidence.
They may be single target, but their ability to just parry everything that's apparently not a melee attack is extremely useful.
They got me flanked.
I guess it's a single-use parry, and the game has decided, no, you just die now to a crit. Stuff like this is why I don't do anything but casual playthroughs of XCOM. Because just having the game go, oh, fuck you, you're dead now, is less than thrilling.
Yeah, that sort of stuff is not great.
It's not like I can just stealth in and grab it either. One of the explicit missions is neutralize all enemy targets, so I do have to take care of these guys. Like, I think there might be a silencer attachment you can put on these, but it's a sword. I'm sneaking up from behind them. How am I being caught, pray tell? Okay, I'm just setting up an ambush for the first pod and moving in like the rest of the mission is normal. This was not where I meant to be. Okay, it hasn't actually properly... It's gotten rid of the autosave from the first section, so I'm just gonna... Like, this is part of the reason why I will just occasionally let people stay dead, usually if it is a clear and obvious case of my own fault. But if the game just goes, haha, I don't care about your defenses, an enemy got a crit, you're dead now. Like, if they're just knocked down, I have to heal them. Sure, that's fine. They're out of the mission. But explicitly, no, do not pass go. Do not go to jail. You're ejected from the game.
Deployed.
In position to drop.
There's concealment mechanics. There's upgrades that let you stay concealed. Like I said, I swear there's like a silencer you can pick up here and there, or maybe an upgrade that you can attach to individual weapons. There's the Reapers, who have a % chance of not breaking concealment after they take a shot, assuming they get the kill off. So why is it with all this stuff pushing sort of a stealth approach for certain missions? More so where the Lost are concerned, because it discourages you from making loud, noisy moves, despite the amount of loss it throws at you. Why does it feel like the stuff is so half-assed at times?
I can cover it. Move. On it. Rolling out.
follow the same paths and the general layout, it seems, even if I'm technically in a different area.
Good copy. Moving on target. Agreed.
Stepping off.
Holding here. Holding position. Rolling. Digging in. They've got our position.
You okay there, Jay? Oh, there we go.
For the Templars!
It also really annoys me when a move says that it's going to kill an enemy, and then they decide, no, it doesn't.
Happy now?
Roger, holding.
They're flanking my position!
Where is your order? I'm trying to obey, but what is there? Located target asset. Hostile target down.
Iron core and an alien data cache.
Asset in tow. Rolling out. I've got enemy movement here.
What's over there?
How? That is in cover. They are nowhere near me. Fuck you.
Come on!
Well, at least that was one of the more realistic examples of missing. Actually aiming at the target and just shots just happen to miss, as opposed to Ha 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 ha. Your guy has aimed like 50 feet to the west.
Position compromised. I need medical attention now!
Thanks, game. Real cool.
I will improve at any cost. X-ray neutralized.
Thought he had Overwatch set up without the game telling me. Fortunately, it missed. And Anderson goes right back into stasis.
Give it a try.
A righteous strike! Okay, so I got one.
Target's still up.
I've gotta chalk that up to being disoriented, Anderson.
Hostile terminated.
Ready to engage.
It's killing time. What's over there?
I hope it's worth it.
I can do that. Moving to position. Holding.
I need to heal you.
Go medical.
On the move! We've got the objective in sight.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
All right, I'll go. Moving to Overwatch.
Right, I'll go.
I'll lead the way. The invaders are here.
here so that you can actually get into that thing next turn.
No one will slip past. Affirmative, covering now. Come get some. The sound of an alien.
It is clear. Accessing system.
Small cash or large cash? Small cash, large cash. I don't like 37%. I do like 65%. It's a good thing we get a guaranteed on some of these.
We're good to go. The gear is secure.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
There! The Elder Slave! Staying down.
How do I have line of sight on you? You are clear on the other side of the building, behind two walls. And yet, 55%.
I'm with you.
Up to 56% EA. Let's just put you on Overwatch.
Scanning. Stepping off.
Let's let them come to us. Ooh, very nice shot. That definitely makes up for earlier, Anderson. You know, while Theo has yet to be mind-controlled, while it is frustrating, it very much amuses me that he is prone to panicking. It just seems in character. Didn't have anything to sheath it into.
I'll get him next time.
I can cover it. Heading out. I'm on it.
Making some weirdly good long-range shots of Overwatch. I could have sworn I had given you a medkit to use.
This world is ours.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Operation Doom Shriek mission complete. 9 out of 9 has been killed. 2 soldiers wounded. No soldiers killed after removal of unnecessary bullshit. Rating excellent.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
I know they've been gravely wounded. You kind of made the font just a little bit smaller, or the size of these just a little bit bigger to fit gravely wounded in there. Well, we picked up Codex Bread. Miriam Core, always good. Data Cache, also quite good. Gives us some intel, another repeater, and some lovely corpses.
Hello, Commander.
And we have a new NG, Dr. Jane Bryant. Soldier bond available. That'd be great if you took me to it when I clicked on you.
With all that's been going on, we've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of XCOM stop her research.
Say that Jane Kelly could form a bond or something, right? Or was that one of the other ones? I assume there might be like a bond bonus or something, but it just takes it to the regular things. Maybe it's just because there's others, which is very high now, that, let's see. I am pretty sure that I was going to have train for something specific. Yeah, I guess I'll have them train as explosives. I need more money for that, so... Some intel for power fluctuations, not particularly something that I need at the moment. I'll save real quick.
Will bring us closer to and to find me.
Avenger plotting new course.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Found an ace of gained cohesion. And Loon's gained some health, which is good as an engineer. Ah, yes, alien loot, my favorite kind of loot. Do not want either of them to be kidnapped. So, what if the supplies?
I'll order my people to get underway.
Other content will save me some issues down the road. Can I make them bond mates so they're out on covert ops? No.
I take no satisfaction in battle with those who do not know it and would not seek it. But I am beholden to my master's will.
And it could be increased. Not great. Definitely going to need to take Amber sooner than later.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay
No one
close
wounded.
attention
Great.
to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Don't have any lieutenants, though. Actually, maybe I do after I promote them. I see it just gives me a little icon if one of them's running around in there. That's
The bond
right.
between these soldiers continues to grow.
Oh, no, there.
They can gain additional tactical strengths if they continue their training together.
Except I need a training center, apparently. Great. Fiber corpses and supplies for battlefield medicine.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Gotta love a high five. Gotta love even more how messing with the formation makes it so that a high five completely misses. Even better.
It's honestly way funnier.
I'm just gonna screenshot that to show later. Oh, even great. Oh no. It's just like that now.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about these gene therapy clinics lately. It's tempting, right? You can treat your body like garbage and stop in for a quick tune-up and you're good to go. Of course, if you believe the rumors, you might also get yourself turned into an Advent burger.
Fortunately, very little has gotta help with those nightmare faces. Good task at hand. Let's go outside.
We've constructed the ring facility, Commander, but currently we don't have any soldiers deployed on covert
I'm
actions
working
with
on that,
resistance.
buddy. Shit.
I did not sleep earlier, so I'm gonna go try and sleep now.
Okay, get some good rest then. Love you, my lily.
Love you too. Hope the rest of the stream goes well.
Heck yeah.
May RNG be in your favor.
Fingers crossed. Night night.
Night night.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Strategic resource located.
Or alloys would be great. I do need to work on that soon.
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
I'm going to Brazil.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Supply raid. Raid a train. Operation Dragon Shadow. Automated defenses, lots of robotic enemies. Great. If only my anti-robotic stuff was actually finished and I hadn't just sent one of my better techies out. Okay, well, first order of business. Okay, let's see who I can potentially send on this mess.
Setting course for the Mexican regional tract.
And if they're gonna send out robots, let's send out our own robot. Although I do need to get that grenade back first. Howdy, heavy man, and you aren't entirely wrong. Although, hopefully no cage matches. I already had to go against the nonsense that was a crazy AI trying to kill us. Way too many robots on that. Way too many robots in there. It's such a miserable mission. Hopefully you're doing well.
We've got a lead on a disabled Advent train that was hit by resistance operatives working in this area. There's still the potential to recover valuable technology here, so we're moving to capture whatever we can. We'll need to secure the area and remove any hostile forces still defending the train if we're going to make this work.
Operation Dragon Shadow over in the New Mexico. Which may or may not actually just be Mexico.
Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
We've confirmed
Run
our
critical
previous
supplies,
readings.
neutralize all
Be on
targets.
alert for robotic enemies moving near that position.
Gotta talk about the weird alien plant life that's just kinda sprung up around here. That seems a little weird. See, we all have conceal? Good, okay.
A good decision.
What would appear to be
How do you have line of sight over there?
actually a swarm of tiny robotic units working in close coordination to maintain a cohesive form.
And promptly lose sight of them, anyways. Hey, well, there's a rock there.
Heading out. I'm on the move.
Do you mean this thing when you talk about a bunch of things? No, don't shoot at them. I want to... How do I examine? What's the button that lets me examine enemies? We just click on these? No. Anyways. The concealed rocket launcher. Let's put you over here.
Moving to designated coordinates. Got it covered.
Fortunately, we don't have any sort of time limit on this mission, so we can afford to dilly-dally a little bit. Ah. This guy glitch. More mechs.
Making the rounds.
And I really wish I had a few more days for this, so that I had the stuff that helps me go against the robots. Yeah, especially with that armor. It's not gonna be great no matter what I do. That many fucking mechs. I can blow the shit out of these ones.
Allied squads detected by hostiles.
Fascinating. Not sure if that thing was in the original game.
Armor still holding. This world is ours.
They had better way into the train so they had some line of sight on these guys.
Closing on target position now.
And hopefully Theo might be able to take him out next turn. As for these guys, that's gotta be a problem.
Got it covered.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would be very surprised if I could actually shoot the weird cloud of nanoparticles. I don't like the fact that I can just zoom in up close and personal like that, though. Ah, Shadowbound. I do not care for that move. I'm sorry, he gets to charge in, fuck up all my teammates, move the teammate he just took over, and then move again. Ah.
I'm alright.
They're moving to flank me.
I can't avoid their attacks for much longer.
Business, let's get rid of you.
I will tear you apart.
One of you fucks is gonna come out of through there to shoot me if I don't take care of that otherwise. Suppression removed.
Destroyed. No life signs detected. Ammunition level at critical. Now reloading.
Okay, that takes care of those threats, although I still have to worry about these guys. Didn't like that 64% chance, but man, it worked out.
Target neutralized. Toss me some ammo.
Right, I'll go. Deflection.
We should have him gone sooner than later.
No problem, boss.
Fortunately, you're able to move on the turn. Unfortunately, Shadowfell cannot take him out. I made a slight miscalculation. You know what? We're just putting you over here. We're just putting you right back where you were.
They're coming around the side.
Over here. Rolling out.
My strike surges forth.
I did not account for the low damage. How do I unfire you? You know, I'm just gonna let you burn for another turn. So, let's see if healing you puts out the. Let's see if healing you puts out the fire. Theoretically, it should. I mean, it's spraying him with a mist. Yep. Okay. Good. I would have been slightly annoyed if not.
It's killing time.
As quickly as I can.
Ready to rock. Heading there now.
That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
And another one of those guys. Great.
We're taking losses here.
Consumes me.
Shadowbound, you really irk me.
They're repositioning on us.
Well, this one did have the automated defenses set her up, though. I was about to say, how do I not have a bead on you? Oh, there we go. I would have gone to the right, not to the left, but you do you.
Barely ahead.
That's affirmative.
So I need to be a little further back. Because otherwise you're blowing up supplies.
What's over there? Big deal.
Yeah, it works perfectly fine. How close do I have to be for Volt? Or does Volt not work on them for some reason? Well, time to see if frost bombs work on mechs. Perfect time to experiment. It does. Delightful. Ooh, and a crit too. Very good.
The armor held for now.
Are you trying to take cover?
They're eager to strike me.
Targeted unit down. Limited ammo remaining.
Moving out.
Moving to designated coordinates. It hit the plate. Feel the power of the Templar.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Lovely. Operation Dragon Shadow, mission complete. 11 out of 11 enemies killed, 2 soldiers wounded, no soldiers killed. Rating, excellent. And I'm not sure which faction is my favorite faction. The skirmishers are useful, but I'm not sure I would say they're my favorites. The Reapers are definitely up there alongside the Templars. I kind of like the Reapers more on a conceptual level in regards to the lore as opposed to the Templars. Since the Templars seem like they could go kind of cuckoo anytime. Just their ability to have a parry makes the Templars very, very useful. The Reapers would probably be a little better if they weren't so half-assed about stealth mechanics in XCOM 2. Which is something I complained about a little earlier.
All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train
Is the mouth on this avatar not moving? Give me a moment. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Says my voice is connected, but I'm not seeing any green light up. How does no one point that out to me? Of course, it probably doesn't help that randomly changed the input device to Valve. I mean, Lily was able to hear me when she was in here earlier. Wait, no, it just suddenly turned itself back off again. Why is it doing that? It turns itself right back off. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, okay. Okay. There we go. Now it should actually properly show me talking when I talk. Sometimes I use reactive images, sometimes I use some stuff through FaceRig. Well, not FaceRig, but the thing adjacent to FaceRig. And sometimes I have some, like, animated GIFs, but for whatever reason, the mic through Discord was kind of fucking up. And I mean, I don't dislike the skirmishers. Their mobility is definitely very useful. I just feel I haven't gotten quite as much mileage out of them. The detonation on Reapers also not the detonation, the landmine from the Reaper drives me crazy. Because it's not an actual mine, since you have to set it off one way or another. Which has caused me a bit of grief when I've tried to use it a few times. I just feel compared to having a stealthy sniper or someone who can consistently land strong hits and prevent taking damage, I don't really feel quite as much need to put Skirmisher in my team comp. Also, wow, everyone got promotion. I'm pretty sure I had someone who's already taking far right path, so let's just have it along the left half. I'm not sure how many times I would want to waste a turn specifically destroying cover when I could just, like, throw an explosive and do the same thing. I mean, I understand it really depends on how the stage is built and what it will and won't let me destroy. Because sometimes XCOM is very picky with what it will and won't let you blow up. Whereas suppression basically gives you Overwatch while also making it so that someone is kind of shit at hitting you. I think I'll take Demolition just to try it out, but... Okay. You're kind of blocking your upgrade path a little bit. Haven't really used the sparks, so... Bonus point of cover, provide bonus point of armor, high cover to all adjacent squad mates, very nice. It would be great if I could see what the other things were. It kind of glitches out and might show me in, like, briefest of moments there. The ability to aim better when you're activating overdrive is very useful. But I feel like having better armor and thus preventing more damage, in addition to the fact that you can provide high cover to teammates, is much more useful. Especially since lower aim can be compensated for. Especially considering I'm effectively using you as a alternative ranger, Shadow Step is definitely a must. Not sure if I want to give you two a bond. I'll think about that. Also, somehow Kwiatkowski has gone the nickname Swamp Thing. How completely fucking random. Loot, advanced expanded magazine, clip size is increased by 2. Not entirely sure who I would give that to. 80 alien alloys, 28 Elerium crystals, 152 supplies, which is worth the effort. 1 Elerium core, 7 mech wrecks, and 2 Spectre corpses. Which will be interesting to research. It almost irritates me that doing missions is a more consistent way to get supplies than the monthly supply drops. Like, I know the monthly supply drops are there, and I will never stop whining about this, but I hate the fact that I have to go and pick up my supplies.
If it weren't for your father, he was something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running. But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
Okay, let's see. Does upgrading the resistance ring take up more power? Yes, it does. It's worth it.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
We already have forces deployed on a covert action, Commander.
I'm aware of that. Just looking at time remaining.
Current one is complete.
Granted, it says that right there, so I didn't have to, but fortunately I only have 4 more days until I can put in another relay on top of a power coil, so... Still the same people. I wonder how often it refreshes the recruit pool. Wouldn't be surprised if it's just on a monthly basis. Much as I wanted to grab intel, I really need to get to that base.
Was your intention to aggravate me further by seeking the aid of those traitorous dogs? Then you have succeeded.
Well, you should know all about dogs, assassin, considering how you keep yapping like one. Hey, Chihuahua.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Psionics, codename Geller. By closely examining the alien's own means of harnessing and wielding psionic energy, I believe the chances are good that we'll have more than enough viable candidates to serve as psi operatives. However, with the advanced psionic capabilities we've seen from the various alien species in the field, it may not be enough. In preparation for this new class of soldiers, I've used a chip removed from the commander to study the technology needed to focus and divert psionic energy. As a result, I've developed a psionic amplifier capable of focusing and enhancing the psionic energy they will be trained to harness. Although the potential for negative side effects will be high, I foresee the possibility that our soldiers will be able to push their new powers beyond the limits of what we might consider safe. Which will let me build a psi lab, which I think also lets me train Templars? I'm not 100% sure. But I can just plug psychic boys in there and kind of leave them to rot for as long as needed in order to boost them up. Adaptive personal combat sims. Elaborate, please. Allowing us to reuse them indefinitely. Okay. That's nice. I'm naddling that pass by.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
Hopefully there'll be something that lets me reuse the bloody plugins for guns. Many trade-offs. Okay, so the gun upgrades now affect all guns. That's great. Also, here's some things that you can put on guns to make them better. Sure, they're individual, so if they're on a case-by-case basis, okay, that's fair. But you can only use them on one gun ever. What? Why?
Although I had realistic expectations as to the limited resources and facilities available to me on board the Avenger, I have to say, it's taken some getting used to. Even with the ship's dampening field, frequent turbulence and the occasional evasive maneuver make it difficult to conduct experiments of any notable sensitivity. I may have to adapt my research techniques to maintain efficiency under these conditions.
Need some more for those. Oh no, cost of recruits has increased for a month. Lovely. Facilities built on shielded power coils draw no power from the Avenger. Power relays built on shielded power coils generate considerably more power. More concerned about the latter thing, but we need more supplies for that. Ugh. Soon, TM, soon. You know what looked cool? Like half of the Exalt weapons. Half the Exalt weapons look cool.
Long live the resistance.
New regional contacts located.
The local resistance we just established contact with have sent over all the intel they've collected on the Chosen operating in this region.
So,
Ah.
come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival.
Didn't want to deal with another one of you fuckos. Ugh. Warlock, Gutterhorde, Tesseror, Mindslayer. Great. But we really need to take care of these things.
With the local resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the aliens' facility. This is our chance to set back their work on the Avatar project.
Question being if I have the people I want to take on that mission. Or if I want to wait a day or two, like a day for covert ops to finish up. I already knew that was there? Oh. Okay, I guess I dallied just long enough for that to mess with.
Progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I'm aware, Bradford. I don't fully remember how... I don't entirely recall how... What's the word I'm looking for? The bonuses from, like, continental bonuses. I don't recall if you just need to be in contact or something. But I did think they exist in this game.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Yes, yes. It'll be nice to have those going. I have an unstaffed engineer. I forgot to put the engineers back. Need to give the NGs something to do.
To do some cleaning, but we've still got room to grow here. We should consider building some new facilities.
And have a radio tower. Okay, so I do need radio towers up and running.
The Templars seek to take from...
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action, but after a few days' rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there. It looks like we've got some new information on the Chosen after our last covert op.
Keep this up, Commander, and we might just make you an honorary Reaper. If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Contact with new regions is made instantly. Might be useful later.
Our influence with the resistance.
Great, I need a major for that.
Them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Unfortunately, I can't actually send the guys I want to learn how to hack, since they're tired right now. Or wounded, in Lone's case. I'll have to send Lone and Ace in on this, but I really don't need to. Everyone else is available, so I don't have much of an excuse.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Setting course for Brazil.
Well, it's always fun. Now you're tired, Anderson. We're bringing you in anyways. Worked out well enough for us last time. Sure. Which is, I'd love to potentially buy some more upgrades. I need that for the new power supply. And for bigger squads.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Fingers fucking crossed.
Secure facility hidden in this area conducting research crucial to the Avatar project. And we've got enough information at this point to move in and take it out. Once we reach the AO, head to the designated position and plant the X4 charges. When they're armed, get clear, and we'll blow that place to hell.
Oh. Sorry about that. I had to blow a nose.
Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges. We're operating in the shadows.
Yeah, that would be nice. Operation Iron Blade. Why is there just a... Why is there just a washing machine, a chainsaw, and a flamingo out here? Is that a reference to something? It feels like it's a reference to something.
So it is decided. Will do. Got a group of hostiles over here.
Solid copy.
Let's just actually should have kept you up here. I can't really put you anywhere and keep you stealthy.
Tom Demota.
Covering now.
Theoretically, this is a mission in which I could just sneak everyone in and then get everyone out. Considering my luck.
I can do that. Getting it done.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's just keep it over here. Relatively out of sight.
Entering Overwatch.
Scanning.
Really, I should have sent you ahead with the others in case I need to hack something.
Hostiles making the rounds.
No beauty. Just have you... But for now,
On it.
let's have you hide relatively out of sight.
On Overwatch.
Scanning.
Food is covering now. Ready yourselves for the fight.
Right. Yeah, it makes total sense that their patrol paths would... What are you doing? Would cause them to hop down off the roof.
The elders pursue me!
Our resistance contacts had heard rumors Advent might be rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I'm tempted to just run in and take care of things, but... Ooh, very nice, Kelly. Very nice.
You will pay the price. I only struck their armor.
Just a moment. No armor penetration. Ammunition level at critical.
Impressed yet? It is clear.
Good.
Okay, so I got one.
Ah, great. Exactly what I was hoping would not happen. Shogun can summon stun lancers, because of fucking course he can. Reveals concealed units, as if I didn't just conceal unit. Regeneration. Easy to target from high ground, so he's weak against snipers. Takes increased damage from Templars. Ironically, Groundling also gives him a weakness to Reapers, since you usually gotta keep your snipers in high ground. Which I just find amusing, because the Assassin also has a weakness to Reapers.
You fall to the Elder's greatest warrior.
That's one of the Elders chosen, and it's not gonna make things easy on us. Let's try to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Detecting system damage.
My position's been compromised.
Thank you for
I am the focus of their attack.
targeting them anyways.
The invaders move against me.
Eagerly upon you.
Hard target, minimal damage. Gonna need to reload soon. Well, how about that?
The Elders created them for this very purpose. In that respect, they are fulfilled.
I strike for my people.
Get you on the roof and start working on these things, since I can set you up to parry.
Their armor is tough. Hostile target down.
Sir, your garish displays of swordsmanship for my sister. have chosen me, just as they have chosen you, Commander. We are both destined to serve at their side, to bring their vision to this world and beyond. Come, allow yourself to be reclaimed.
I most certainly will not, but at least you don't piss me off nearly as much as the assassin.
Soldier down. Get him back up ASAP.
Oh, a little gremlin.
Suffer my rage!
This world will never be yours again.
Not quite there, buddy.
Not even close.
Well, that took care of that.
Route confirmed.
Oh, if it's worth it.
Running!
They will serve me just as they serve my masters. Come, join the righteous.
Ah, come on, Theo. I just complimented how you. I'm sorry. Can you mind control multiple people at once?
How long did you think you could hide?
Reloaded. I'm going.
Go, go, go!
Of course, there's another pod right fucking back there. Thanks.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Perfect for a triple fleck.
Together, we are strong.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Maximum range.
And can't actually get the most problematic one with the frostbite. Okay.
Going in for the kill. On the move. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Now is our time to march.
Okay, apparently the ranger's ability to... Firstly, you end up in the ground. Secondly, it appears the ranger's ability to shoot things that come close does not affect the Shadowbound stuff. Great.
Hostiles targeting my position. I do as I must. The elders would have me strike elsewhere. Combat damage sustained.
Looks like they called in some 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
I will sacrifice you for the elders' blessings. Servos engaged.
Thanks, Spark.
Intended target. The burial simulation of life, programmed to serve the most fruitless of endeavors.
No problem, boss. All set.
That's a nice under the map look. Ah, that's not even mine. Great.
Advent troops here.
And instantly unconscious. Technically not as bad as instant death, still technically just as bad.
Another time, perhaps. I have failed you. In death, some would speak of honor. I see only futility and waste.
Sure, now the mind control's lost. Thank you. How kind of you. Fuck you. This is one of those missions that I can and will reload due to quantities of nonsense. I would, with the exception of the fact that I did not look at the back of the building, which, why would there be people behind the building, but not within the building? I would like someone to tell me which tactical mishap I perhaps did not make. Because I had guys over here that I dealt with. I had guys over here I dealt with. I dealt with this. Then this bastard pops in and starts summoning a bunch of shit, and then even more shit comes in, and they mind control the one person who's meant to be very resistant to mind control. Which then ends up killing my Spark. Which I'd mostly send in to try and take care of this asshole. That's XCOM, baby. Yeah, I don't like it when tactics is usurped by blind luck. It's one thing when I'm missing a high percentage shot. It's another when the game just goes, we've teleported these guys literally, metaphorically, and or off-screen, specifically to screw you over. I mentioned this earlier. I can and will accept losing men if it is down to bad chance on my behalf or poor tactics on my behalf. If I take a risk, if I send someone into a group of enemies and they die, okay. If I miss some shots and they die, okay. If the game decides, okay, this enemy rolled a crit, you're instantly dead even though you're at full health, fuck you. If the game decides you're at full health, you're not just stunned, you're unconscious, so you're effectively dead in this mission, fuck you. If the game decides, okay, here is someone who is meant to be very resistant, not quite immune, but very resistant to mind control. They're mind controlled. Oh, they've killed one of your guys. Fuck you. At any rate, this is about the time for me to wrap up anyways, so we'll be redoing this mission at the start of next Monday. Next Monday, I should be starting at the usual time, midnight central, and then obviously the rest of the schedule should follow. Tomorrow, Frederic should hopefully be here to finally finish off, assuming the Tuesday curse doesn't strike. Fingers crossed. And on Wednesday, Lucius will be in with something. I'm not entirely sure yet. Alright, I may or may not be back because it told me that OBS Studio disconnected and then reconnected. I mean, I was planning on stopping the stream shortly anyways, so I don't know whether I'm still going through. Did it fucking... That fucking restream turned the name of the stream back again. I'm normally not this angry, but I've been dealing with a lot of tech issues before, and I will have to deal with them after the stream. And that's just aside from having a long last week, so forgive me for being a little more crass than usual. Anyways, once again, that is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are the regular stream times. Heavy Main, should you choose to follow me, you can see some more information about that stuff down below. Again, Mondays when I normally stream. Right now I'm working on XCOM 2. Once I finish with XCOM, I'm probably going to try and run through the Kingdom Hearts series with my brother. Tuesdays is when Frederic streams. Currently he's working on Mortis Ghosts Off, and then he needs to get back to Pokemon Emerald. And on Wednesdays is Lucius. He's been working on the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series, but my co-streamers, Lily and Gray, have not had the highest of energy and have had their own health issues, so that's on hiatus. So I'll just tackle some other games with him. To be clear, when I say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday starting at midnight, I mean, for example, I would start the stream on Monday at 11:50 a.m., and then it would start at, like, Tuesday on midnight. And then the Tuesday stream would start at, like, 11:50 a.m., Tuesday, and then would feed into Wednesday, and so on and so forth. Anyways, frustrations with the game aside, I do thank you for popping in and chatting, Heavy Main, regardless of whether or not you follow me. Obviously, I've got VODs here and over on YouTube. My thanks to Lily, who was here earlier, as well as to Gray, who popped in to lurk. I hope everyone has a great evening, and I hope everyone stays safe. I would be tempted to raid if not for the fact that the disconnect has dropped off half my viewers. But yeah, good night, everybody.